We're going to talk about how to grow, when to harvest, and how to maintain your plant production for all season long so they could be rich and green and healthy, and also avoid your plant leaves to be eaten out fully complete, and do not harvest the wrong way. So welcome back to Green Tea Garden. It's early in the morning and that's the best time when to harvest your bok choy leaves. Do not pull out the whole plant. I'm going to show you exactly how to harvest, but I'm going to tell you right now, bok choy could grow in early spring and early fall. So if you live in a zone like New York where I live, you could grow them 2 times. And in the fall time, you get a longer growing season and a more harvest rapid fast because they do love the cooler temperature. First thing we're going to talk about is how to stop the bugs from eating your plants. Now, if you see holes like this, you have to check underneath your leaves. The bugs are normally underneath your leaves. You could look for slugs, snail. Most common would be the green caterpillars. They will be the most common at eating your stuff up. But there's many different type of bugs, animal, insects will eat these leaves because they are delicious. So come in the morning time, grab your leaves and just rub your thumb finger like this. This is the most common way to get rid of any bugs at the bottom of your leaves. Some of them you can't see, so that's why I just said rub your thumb finger gentle like that. And we get rid of some of the bugs, but that's not going to stop it completely. The first thing, neem oil. You could mix neem oil in a spray bottle and spray it underneath your leaves in the evening time. I'm going to check in the description box. I'm going to leave how to mix it. Peppermint oil. It's another great way to keep out a lot of wildlife animals. You could spray it on top or spray it underneath. Before you eat, you will wash it out. You could also sprinkle cayenne powder pepper on the plants, or chili pepper, or even cinnamon. You could also sprinkle used coffee ground, which is amazing. It boosts the nitrogen, which leafy greens highly recommend need, and it also keeps out slugs, snail, and some of the other bugs inside. When it comes to fertilizer, use a regular organic all-purpose fertilizer, and you want to apply every 3 to 4 weeks. Also, highly recommend blood meal once a month. Perfect for leafy greens. Depends which blood meal you use, just follow the direction over there. I normally take a handful and just sprinkle it around once every month, and you could see how amazing this is. When it comes down to harvest, it's very simple and easy, but do not pull out your whole plant. You don't need a knife, you don't need a pruner. You want to harvest at least 6 inches when it comes down to the bok choy leaves. Like example, you see how amazing it's looking right there? So all you got to do is you could take your 2 hands, pull the stem like this, and then turn it sideways like that, and it comes clean. Look at that. Beautiful this looking right now. If you want to get baby bok choy, you could harvest the smaller one, about 3 inches, to get a baby bok choy. And why a baby bok choy? Because it's more tender. To be honest with you, it doesn't really have a specific size that you could harvest a bok choy. When you harvest it like past 6 inches, the stem here becomes much more thicker and harder to eat. Some people make it with stew or stir fry, or soup or stir fry. Now, if you harvest this way, the stem right here, you could easily eat it, and the leaves is much more, the texture is much more soft. The texture is a little bit more harder because the leaves are more bigger, but it's up to you when you want to harvest bok choy leaves. But I'm going to show you how to harvest it the right way, because you do not want to harvest too much leaves, and you do not want to pull out the plant or cut the plant. If you cut the plant out the bottom, it takes forever. And if you live in a short garden season and you want to get multiple harvests before winter time, this is how you harvest. Look at this one right here. What you're going to do is remove all the bigger leaves, and we're going to leave back 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. 4 leaves is pretty good, especially you got a little medium size and a little smaller one here, but we're going to harvest this right here. And once we harvest this, the plant will use more energy to grow the smaller one, and come back in 5 to 6 days, you are ready for another harvest. Listen, you could harvest bok choy all season long until winter time. Until winter time, then it's bye-bye for bok choy. Listen, I stir fry them with chicken breast lightly. Don't overcook your bok choy. You really want to get all the nutrients from it. You can make it in soup. It's a great idea. When your soup is about to finish, you just toss it into your soup. Delicious and healthy. And that's it right there. See that right there? And then it gives us more airflow. You could space them out 6 to 7 inches apart if you're going to harvest on time. If you're not going to harvest on time, space them out at least about 10 inches apart. Let them get more room and more oxygen and more breathing space. Water bok choy every 1 to 2 days, depends on the temperature. If it's cooler temperature, every 2 days is fine. Do not overwater. Bok choy plant is very sensitive, and they could bolt real fast. Bolted means when they start growing flowers and cycle. I'm gonna tell you something. If it passed 75 degrees, most of your bok choy will bolt. The plant is completely stressed out. If you're watering every 2 days and you stop water 2 days and you skip and you go every 4 days, you stress out the plant because the plant root dried out and it's stressed and it's bolt. So you have to be careful. Anyone could grow bok choy. Beginners, this is perfect. It grows very fast. You harvest non-stop. You harvest really fast and you eat it, enjoy it healthy. The only thing you have to fight is the bugs. Follow my way. Check in the description box. I'm going to leave everything I just said that you could apply and fertilize and everything. And go ahead and enjoy fresh bok choy right at home. And remember, spring and fall time you could grow it. I still have summer plants and I still have fall. I got it behind my greenhouse. It's getting about 6 hours of sun, and that's all you need. 6 hours of sunlight and your bok choy is really good. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe for upcoming videos on green tea garden. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, comment below. I will try to answer your question. It's been crazy. School's going to start tomorrow, so it's been really crazy. You know, kids are all into sports, soccer, horseback riding, and now we got, I got 3 kids, so now we got school. So it's gonna be crazy tomorrow. Maybe green tea garden gonna need about 6 cups of coffee tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have the coffee machine just run non-stop.